So today is race nutrition. So practicing it. I've got 2 bottles, which is what I carry on the bike, only this would be an Aero bottle. Each has 250 calories of electrolytes in PowerBar Isoactive, and then this is my 70.3 race nutrition. I put 3 of these bad boys in, and oh, looks like I accidentally grabbed double caffeine since I wasn't up yet, so I guess it's gonna be a fast day. But normally in a race I put a Red Bull in the bottle on the bike, so it'll be about equal today. I'm cheap, you know, Red Bull doesn't want to sponsor me, so yeah, not buying a Red Bull today, basically. So anyways, all in all, it gives me 1,000 calories. I'll be out for about 2 hours, and this is news to Kenny. He doesn't yet know this yet, but we are going KOM hunting today. We're going KOM hunting. We're gonna TT Carter Lake. I know for a fact the guy that has it did it motor paced, so it's I'm second right now. I'm about 4 minutes off, and I think it's virtually impossible, but...
Who's the guy?
I can't remember his name. He's a pro cyclist though. Yeah, rides in the pro peloton, but I'm almost certain because the average speed is like 29.5 miles per hour, and you have to go up Carter Lake, so it's blazing fast, blazing fast, but yeah, it's an hour 12 minutes, so I have an hour time trial today, so it'll be a little over what's on the plan, but I want one last good day, and then we get on the run, and then we have 10 times, 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off. We're gonna do half on a slight uphill, about a 2 or 3% grade to simulate St. George, and then half downhill where we'll really get going, and then we'll swim. Of course, then we will swim, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this is my last hard day leading into St. George, so it's actually my last hard training day of the whole year, if I really want to look at it like that. So, I mean, maybe not of the season, because if Kona happens, I'm going to be training hard in December. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I guess we'll start off with the easiest of the questions. What do I think about the Collins Cup, and what is my post-race analysis? I'm pretty much completely moved past it, so there's really not much to say.
So are you dissatisfied with your performance?
No, I mean, I'm not really dissatisfied. I mean, the pairing I got put up in was kind of horrendous for me. I wanted to go against Jan, I said that all along, but to give Jan the best ally and teammate he could get in Sam Appleton, one of the few guys who could swim and push him on the bike as well, like it just pushed them faster and actually put me totally in no man's land. And anyways, it made it look like I had a terrible day, but if you actually look back, I had the 7th fastest time of the day out of 18, so I was basically mid-pack. But all of us, Gustav Iden and Jan went way faster, and then it was like me, Ben Canute, Daniel Picard, Jackson Laundry. We were all within like 30 seconds. So in most of the other races I would have been competitive to win in. It was just the matchup they gave me that made me look pretty bad. I actually went like a minute and 20 seconds faster than Lionel's matchup, so they made Lionel look like a hero, but I went faster than that. But ultimately the Collins Cup, it wasn't, and I maybe shouldn't say this, but it wasn't so much around performance. It was more around media hype and attention, and it was a great week. It was a super fun week to be out there. The camaraderie with all the athletes, that was the highlight, was being there and building up the sport. And then it was hard for me personally to get in the race zone with how much was going on, and my body actually felt terrible the whole week from the flight. I got off the flight, and I just couldn't get anything going with the jet lag and then all the media commitments. Like I never had time to get outside, and that further made my body feel worse. And so anyways, I mean, the race wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it was just neutral, but yeah, looking forward to St. George. Yeah, so here's what I think we do for the route. Is basically we warm up out to out 75th. So we'll go out, yeah, actually, let's go out and take a right on Neva and get right on 75th right away. And then at the stoplight on 75th and 66th, that's right where I'll start the time trial.
Okay.
So we go straight for a while, we make the left up Carter Lake, we do the Carter Lake loop, and then we come all the way back to the light on 66th, and then it's done. And then we just warm down back.
What up?
What up? Everyone in Boulder getting it done.
This close.
Alrighty everyone, here we are. I did not get the KOM, but I am calling baloney on whoever has it. I have to say, I rode well. So it was an hour and 15 minutes for the segment, and my power was 345 watts. Okay, so that's pretty dang good. Including my warm up and warm down, I did 53 miles for the whole ride, and I would have been on a 206 bike split for 70.3. So yeah, maybe a little hard, some people might think, for 7 days before the race, but this is how I roll. Feeling good. And then the most important thing, and this is the whole point of where we are now at in my career, is to stop comparing myself to other people's times and to start comparing myself to myself. So it really doesn't matter if a pro cyclist did it legit that fast or not legit that fast and motor paced it. What matters is my own sense of improvement to get to the top, and I went 3.5 minutes than I did it a month ago when I was preparing for 70.3 Boulder, and the effort actually felt more controlled, so I'm in a good spot. And now we got our little runoff. I do this session a lot. It's 10 times, 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off. The ons are slightly faster than race pace, and the offs, so it's like 5:10 pace for the ons, and then the offs are like 6:20 pace. Not easy, but not hard. And I got on the crazy, most ridiculous, awesome shorts in the world, and the yo hat. There's only 15 left in stock, so you know, before my stock goes up and I become even more valuable, you're gonna want to buy one of these, because you'll be able to sell it on eBay one day for more than Jan Frodeno's silly bathrobe. That's right, you heard it here first.
Someone's feeling good, huh?
I mean, Jan beat up on me all week in the race, but also, you know, bullied me all week, saying I couldn't swim, passing me life tubes, so I know he can take a little bit of it back because he's a real stud of a character. All right, now to find my keys. Oh, my transition here is also faster than Lionel Sanders' transition in races, believe it or not, even though I have to find all this stuff and do all of that. So Lionel, that's right, Lionel, I won't see you at St. George because you're not racing it, but you know where I will see him? Race announcement. I'm doing IRONMAN Chattanooga the week after St. George. So that's that. I'll see him there. We gotta find the keys though, guys. Uh-oh, Lionel's up the road now. He's getting a head start. This course of St. George.
St. George.
Yeah, I actually like the run course more. 2 loops, spectator sport. Really ends on the downhill this time, which suits me. Gotta run faster than in May, so I ran 1:11. I mean, it's no secret. My swim's I'm gonna be coming from behind, but that's the game I gotta play, so that's the game I will play. This is hurting, not gonna lie. Oh. Heart rate's high, about 162, and legs feel like they're gonna fall off. So, paying attention to just how hard to push 1 week out. All right, almost time to flip though, then I might feel good. Just had to flip. Now running sub 5 pace. Just like St. George. Gotta suffer on the way up. And use the big unit mass on the way down. Whew, that was hard work. I don't know, where do we start? Where do we start?
Are you happy with the session? For where you're at going into this race?
I'm really happy with the session. So every taper is a little bit different. Usually when I can push hard 1 week out, I'm in a pretty good spot. So I took the last 2 days easy. Today's my last hard day. Tomorrow's just a bit of volume, a bit easy, 3-4 hours on the bike, but literally pedaling half as hard as I pedaled today. And then this race week, drive out, just keep everything going. Yeah, just what I finished, I said, and truthfully I said, I honestly don't, my expectation is not to win St. George here. I'll give a quick little shout out to Miraflora, keeping me calm and relaxed since 2021, baby. Boulder-based CBD drink, delicious. Muscle Balm too helps with recovery. Anyways, I digress. I have to look at where I was at the last World Championships, which was in 2019, Nice, and I swam 4 minutes and 50 seconds off the back, so that was way too far back. I was second to last out of the water. I had just gotten on a brand new bike. Back then, I didn't really have sponsors, but I was on a team. They sent me a bike. They wanted me to ride it. I literally ridden it twice. The disc brake was rubbing, so I had a rubbing disc brake the whole bike. I rode really hard to try and get in it, but was obviously wasting energy. Struggled on the descent, blew up on the run, and I got 34th place. So that's why I'm really just trying to be comparing myself to my own process and to my old self. And I've got a long journey ahead, and I started the sport at 18, so it's to expect to be vying for world championships after only doing this sport for 7 years is crazy. And I'm not saying it's not an option. Winning is an option. I'm gonna have to have a day I've never had before, but I still think I can do really well. So I'm just focused on my own process, doing the best I can. Trying to get that swim deficit at least a minute down, so under 4 minutes, 3:30 would be pretty cool. The bike, we'll see what I can do, and yeah, I'm really focused on having a good run. So, and I guess that brings another component. I've heard so much talking about how you can't do well at a World Championships these days unless if you swim first or second pack. which we can be pretty safe to say I'm not going to swim first or second pack, and basically that's impossible to get a top 5 if you don't swim within a minute or a minute 30 of the front. So basically I'm out to prove that wrong. I'm out to prove that you don't have to sit in the pack, you don't have to draft, you don't have to do all that, that you can race with big cojones, and you can get to the front of the race or near the front of the race, and you can still have a great race. And yeah, so I'm just really looking forward to the day out there, and I love the course. Not having a world champs in 2 years, and again, like at Nice, nobody knew who I was. Literally nobody in the front of that race knew who I was. They didn't know my name. And now it's probably safe to say everyone on that start list knows who I am. So it's been a huge 2 years, and I'm just looking forward to the future. And then of course, I guess another reason today's hard is I'm doing what I consider to be an awesome double. I'm doing Chattanooga, Ironman Chattanooga, 8 days after 70.3 Worlds in St. George. So there's a travel component, there's all this stuff. I'm the defending champ at Chattanooga. I won the race last time it happened, and of course Lionel Sanders is doing it, so we got to see a little rematch there, and my main mentor Ben Hoffman is going to be there. So I'm really excited for that race and that competition, and I guess I'm out to prove yet another thing wrong, another myth in this world. The first myth, as I just said, was that you can't do well at a world champs without being within a minute 30 of the front of the group, which everyone seems to believe. Go read Slow Twitch, go read whatever you want, go look at anyone's Instagram. The second myth that I want to prove wrong, well actually it's not a myth, this is actually a fact, but I want to be one of the outliers, is that very few people in this sport are able to do 70.3 and Ironman. First off, most people, they have to pick one and choose one, and then only a tiny fraction of people are able to do both within a small fraction of time. And usually a small fraction of time is considered doing a 70.3 well and an Ironman well, let's say in 5 weeks. If you can do both well in 5 weeks, you're considered amazing, and I'm gonna try and do it in 8 days. So yeah, I'm stoked for the challenge ahead. Let's go.